Archaeologists often come across ancient artifacts that reveal the mysterious truths of the past. These relics, which have been broken and buried deep underground, can be difficult to find. However, advances in technology have made it easier to excavate these artifacts, resulting in recent discoveries that have caused us to reevaluate our place in history. So, what are some of the biggest archaeological finds made by humans? And most importantly, what lies beneath Stonehenge? One of the most intriguing mysteries uncovered by archaeologists was the discovery of a 5th century Swedish site containing multiple human skeletons. The skeletons were found lying on the floor of a house, indicating that they were not buried but instead massacred with swords, axes, and clubs. The remains of 26 individuals have been found so far, but the identity of the attackers and their motives remain unknown, making the Sandborg massacre one of the biggest archaeological mysteries. Another massacre mystery was discovered in Song, a place close to Moscow. Hunter-gatherers buried several people, including 2 adolescent boys, 34,000 years ago. The boys were buried with their heads adjacent to each other, with 10,000 mammoth ivory beads, 300 pierced fox teeth, and more than 20 armbands. The mystery of why children with disabilities were buried like royalty is still unsolved. Archaeologists have also found a network of caves in Kenya called Pangai Seti, which housed hundreds of people from the Middle Stone Age to modern times. Large stone tools were found from the earliest inhabitants, including specialized arrowheads and blades invented only 67,000 years ago. This 70,000-year-old human occupation holds many more mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Many archaeological discoveries have been made accidentally, such as the discovery of life-size clay statues of warriors in China. These statues, numbering around 8,000, were found near the mausoleum of the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huangdi. Although the emperor was buried in a tomb, archaeologists are hesitant to excavate it for fear of damaging it. In conclusion, archaeologists have made many significant discoveries that shed light on our past. These discoveries, made through advanced technology and accidental encounters, have raised many questions and mysteries that continue to challenge us today. Let's take a moment to move away from the land and explore an archaeological discovery that occurred in the sea around 2,000 years ago. A Greek ship sank off the coast of the island of Antikythera and was discovered on the sea bottom in the 1900s. From the wreckage, archaeologists retrieved various artifacts and discovered a unique object. The object was a wooden box with multiple layers of press gears. Half a century later, it was discovered that this object could predict the positions of planets and stars in the sky based on the date. Since then, Greek text has been found that includes predictions for eclipses, moon phases, and even a countdown to the Olympics. Another eerie discovery made by archaeologists was the unearthing of the Pet Cemetery. While excavating a 1,000-year-old cemetery south of Lima, Peruvian anthropologist Sonia Gillen discovered the skeletons of 43 dogs buried by the people of the Chiribaya culture. Prior to this, the Inca Empire carried out this practice. These cultures valued their pets, and the land in which they were buried was an area where llamas were herded. Some pets had separate plots near their owners, while others were buried with treats and blankets. Due to the desert climate, Gillen saw similarities between the modern-day Chiribaya shepherd and pets from the past. Gillen and her team are attempting to prove a genetic lineage. The Göbekli Tepe is another archaeological mystery dating back more than 11,000 years ago. At the end of the Stone Age, hunter-gatherers were still nomadic and had not yet settled into an agricultural lifestyle. In Turkey, however, an archaeological site was found with large pillars with animal carvings, stone rings, and rectangular rooms. Many believe this structure to be the oldest known architecture in the world, while others think it's a religious complex. Archaeologists love to come across graves, but the female grave uncovered in England raised many questions. A 30-piece necklace with Roman gold coins, semi-precious stones, decorated glass pendants set in gold, and a large rectangular pendant made of red carnelians and gold with a cross motif as the centerpiece was found. Additionally, a large cross and an unusual silver cast of a human face with blue glass eyes were also discovered. Due to these finds, it was assumed that the grave belonged to a female Christian leader. A mysterious sarcophagus was discovered right under the Notre Dame Cathedral, which holds great significance in the history of nations. To the fire incident that occurred at the cathedral, restorations have been taking place, and some deep secrets were revealed. 2 lead sarcophagi were salvaged from an ancient graveyard under the cathedral. French archaeologists researched the sarcophagi for months and were finally able to reveal the identities of the entombed. The sarcophagi held the remains of a high-ranking clergyman who led a sedentary life, and the inscriptions on his coffin revealed that he died young, probably due to some chronic illness. Mummies are probably archaeologists' favorite things to discover. Not so long ago, archaeologists believed they had found 8,000-year-old human skeletons in Portugal, making them the world's oldest mummies. A set of 8,000-year-old human skeletons, buried in Portugal's Shadow Valley, might be the world's oldest known mummies. Photographs of 13 bodies were first exhumed in the 1960s, showcasing the mortuary rituals used by European Mesolithic peoples. Many experts believe that the people in the Shadow Valley preserved the bodies through mummification for easy transportation to the graves. It was also believed that this practice was done for the body to better retain its shape. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this information interesting and informative. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this.